Hi, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports as the playoffs continue here with game number 2. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. Puck is dropped in. Here we go in this playoff contest. Broken up at center by Nylander. The Panthers will play in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Nylander. Albert's got it against the boards. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Reinhardt's carrying it ahead. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Woll's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. And they win the draw here in their own end. Moves the puck across to Albert. Goes right to the crease. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Bobrovsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, and they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Florida's looking to break out. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Directed over to Tkachuk. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Riley. The Leafs take it across the blue line. He's over on the attack. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Ekblad. Here's a shot.
Bobrovsky's made a great save there, and everyone can breathe a sigh of relief coming off of that blowout last game in the playoffs. Important to reset in a good one, and he gets a good start.
Bennett's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Answers the call with a big save. Works it across to Matthews. Florida's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Nylander. The Panthers look to start the transition game. Here they come up along the wing. Scooped up along the wall by Greer. Oh, and it gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Blocker save.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Puck dumped in. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. And he can't hang on after that hit. Can't get a hold of that pass. And he sidesteps the check there. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Toronto's in transition. A chance in front! Sensational stop by Bobrovsky. Florida's on the attack. Stops that one.
I always find in playoffs that it is so difficult to get to the other team's net, right? So whoever defends a slot is going to be victorious. Whoever wins the puck battles and the board battles. It is a physical game, and imposing your will like that hit sends a clear message that you are willing to get to the dirty areas.
Florida's won the draw. Runs up, lets it go. Denies him, he got all of it. And the puck's booted away. The Leafs have it against the wall. Gets it over to Nyes. the puck to Nylander. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. The Panthers will go to work here in the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Sends it in on the attack. Takes the puck. Shot! Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Misses! Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Takes it to the front. And he opts to wait for more support. Florida's across the blue line. Quick shot. That's blocked. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Wow, stick handling in his own zone. Takes it from the right side. On the backhand. Scores! And they're level in the sixth tonight.
As a defender, it is so difficult to defend against power and strength. You combine that with a little bit of leverage and shielding of the puck, and man, you can be in trouble. As evident right here as he drives the net and finishes it off with a goal.
The Leafs draw first blood here in period number one.
Now, that's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by one, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Albert's got it in the defensive end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Drives it to the crease. Oh, great save by Bobrovsky.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
And he passes it up ahead to Albert. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Pass across to Tkachuk. Steps across the blue line. Moves it to Albert. Gives them nothing in front. Puck picked up by Riley. Florida's got it from behind the net. Quick pass across to Tkachuk. Here's a centering pass. And that's stopped. Picked up along the boards by Reinhart. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Here's a chance to the middle. And that's intercepted. From the open ice, they gain the line. The Panthers gain possession. Up along the wing. And now he moves it to Reinhart. Takes a shot. Denies him with a save. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Albert. Taken along the wall by Barkov. And that's a smart heads-up play by Nylander.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
Slides it quickly to Matthews. Sends the pass over. Matthews plays the puck. Quick feed down low. Angles it over to Carlo. Handles that one.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes the save.
The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Denies it again. And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. And that's blocked in front. Carrying it, moving, looking. Puts it off the post. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest.
Albert's being relied upon for offense here, James. And why wouldn't you? Look at the point streak that he has going right now. They're leaning on him, and he's answering the call.
The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Hammer one from the point. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Sends it out in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Quick pass to Albert. Fires it. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Oh, spectacular save on the play.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
And they strike Taylor once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They've got to find a way to continue with the fight and be relentless and try and get another one. No surprise there that another one goes in for him. I mean, he's the team's leading goal scorer. And everyone relies on him to really set the tone and put it in the net, a reason why they're successful. You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
The Leafs are on cruise control here in period number 1, Sheriff.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal lead late in this first period. It's exactly the start they wanted to. They've been pressing all game, but they can't get complacent. They've got to continue to push.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Tries to feed it over to Matthews. Nylander's got it through center. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Takes the pass. Drives to the paint. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. Gains the zone through the middle. Here's a chance. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. Here's a shot. Denied by the blocker. Florida's got the puck in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Albert's got the puck now in his own end. Here they come on the attack down the right side. And the defenders come up with the puck. Into the offensive zone. The Leafs have it now. And that's taken away on the offensive end by Luosterainen. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Here's an odd-man rush. Drives to the sweet spot. Grabbed along the boards by Nylander. Here's a short pass to Albert. Denies him.
Albert's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game. You know he's looking for the hattie.
He scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those shovels fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player and athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those cats fly out on the ice, it's a pretty special one. This is what you call having a nose for the net. You take the initial shot and you get back to the front of the net for your own rebound. That's a great, tenacious goal.
Players have certainly come with a message tonight, and that is attack the net. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and lead here big time nearing the end of period number 1. Driving right to the front. Stars and Lopez out of it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net, and of course retrieve it. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net. Well, it's obvious that the coach is visibly frustrated after that last goal. I mean, they just keep deflating as this game goes on, and they can't figure out a way to get out of it. The coach has to pull some punches, make some adjustments to see if he can get his team back in it.
Toronto's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. draw. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Tkachuk. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Moving into the attacking zone. Looks to make a play over to Tkachuk. Moves it to Markov. Pass stolen in the open ice. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And it's kicked away. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Takes it and looks ahead. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Well, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck and it winds up in the back of your net.
Switch things up between the pipes.
Sometimes it's not necessarily about your performance, but it's about changing it up, resetting, refocusing, and they're going to get him out of there.
Toronto's been the better team here in the late stages of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. The Panthers win the draw. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. McCabe's lugging the puck. Slides it over to Robertson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Domi. With the stop.
Jones doesn't have any problem stopping that puck, and even better, redirecting it to the corner.
Picked up along the wall by Reinhart. The Panthers are on the attack. The Leafs have played the puck from behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Waugh. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to get it over to Domi. The Leafs played along the wing. There's a backhand! Big-time stop!
Jones does a fantastic job of anticipating this play, James. Gets square to the shooter. I mean, when they're in the slot area, you know that it's a quality grade A chance. He takes it away.
Toronto's got the lead here late in this first period. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Into the corner now. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. And they did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow.
Oh, he's having himself a game, is he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. This could be a real difficult spot for a goaltender to come into, James. The team is not playing well in front of you. The starter's been chased out of the crease, and then you get peppered right away. Real tough. Well, after that last goal, all of the athletes just want to get out of the rink looking at the time, and guess what? The coach, he's seething. He's absolutely livid at his group for not bringing anything. No buy-in, no habits, nothing to this game tonight.
Toronto's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. Puck scooped up by Bennett. Takes a shot, and he comes up with it. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Passes the puck over to Matthews. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Florida's won the defensive zone draw. Scooped up along the wall by Ekblad. And now it's grabbed by Forsling. Loose puck battle along the boards. Nylander's got it behind the net. Quick feed to Riley. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Verhaeghe's got it along the wing. Matthews carries the puck in his own zone. Quick pass to Albert. Cutting to the slot. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Now it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period
The Leafs are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Shot! There's a blocker stuff by Wall. And with the buzzer that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play, we've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right now.
First 20, here we go with period number 2. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Florida's really been out of rhythm in that first 20 minutes, James, and really disjointed and disconnected. They're going to have to find a way to get something going in the second period. There's going to be a leader in the room, someone to step up, in particular in the first shifts of this game, and say, hey, we're here, we're ready to play, we're resetting, we're going to stay present.
There's a firm collision. Picked up along the boards by Nylander. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come on the attack. Off a stick. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. There's a collision with some authority. Albert's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Jones. Puck grabbed by Reinhart. And he gives it over to Ekblad. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. And that banks off a stick. Works it across to Michelli. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Panthers look to start the transition game. The Leafs have it against the wall. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Toronto's got it along the wall. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Jones. There's another stop.
Jones has to be frustrated with this performance tonight. Anytime you step on the ice, you want to give it your all for your team. You want to be consistent and give them an opportunity to win. But that save needs to set the tone for the rest of the game, and his team really needs to build some confidence off of it.
And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
The Leafs have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Florida's got it in their own zone. Slides the ball ahead to Marchand. Feeds the puck over to Matthews. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Here's a short pass to Forsling. Shot! Stops him cold! Taken along the wall by Matthews. Taken by Carlo. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Slides it across to Matthews. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Moves inside! Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Leafs have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Handles the pass from the right side. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Takes the feed. possession. The Leafs have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Off the draw, they take possession. Grabbed along the board by Nikolai. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Slides it across. Oh, what a save in front. Moves it to Albert. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Great blocker, stopped by Jones. Scoops at the puck now. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. The Leafs have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Matthews wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Jones. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Leafs gain possession. Snaps it on net. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one perfectly executed. This is what happens when you get running around in your own zone. You lose coverage because you're chasing the puck, and when you're chasing the puck, you miss assignments, and that's exactly what happens here.
Florida's goal here in period number 2 gives them at least something to start working up that mountain.
Yeah, they've been crushed all game, and if they're going to get up the mountain, it's going to be a contribution from across the board. That can't just be one player. It's got to be a collective unit that goes after it and attacks.
Looks to set up at the point now. Tries to the crease. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Puck picked up by Barkov. Into the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Barkov's the leader of this team, James. They're getting flown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone faceoff and trying to get a quick punch on net.
Sends it across the ice. Moves it over to Matthews. And he connects with the long bomb. To the low slot. Great glove save by Jones.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Good hit on the play. And now he tries to get it across to Nylander. Lets it go. Big save.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Toronto's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Barkov's won a big draw on their own end. Moves it quickly over to Nikolai. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's a shot. Woll's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Toronto's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Barkov's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Made the stop on the play. And loses possession after a solid hit. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. A chance! Oh, a clutch save! Comes to the paint. Oh, he stopped it! How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team has got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Slides the puck across to Marchand. From singling it into the attacking area. Makes a move in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Getting a little physical there with that collision. And now he passes it to Albert. The Panthers ready to go on the attack. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. They take possession after the defensive zone face-off. And they send it right back to him. Across the line and on the attack. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Oh, that goes wide.
Sometimes there's pressure on players when they get into that prime-time scoring area. And because of it, they rush the shot, and I think that happened right there.
Albert's moving it ahead. The Leafs played along the boards. Here's a chance! Big-time blocker stopped by Jones. The Panthers take it along the wall. Quick feed to Watt. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Watt. Puts the puck on net. Fantastic save! Quick pass to Nikolai. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Back to the point it goes. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Takes the puck at the point. Tries to get it to Riley. Puts it on net. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. The Panthers have it now. Can't maintain possession. Albert's got it along the boards. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Quick pass across to Marchand. And that's off a stick. And a quick little stick whipping comes up with the turnover. There's the whistle, icing to call, big face-off looming.
Albert's been playing with bite tonight and certainly packing a punch here with a hat-trick so far in this game. I mean, he has been the option. He has been the threat on the ice. And the other team, they don't have an answer for him. They got to solve this riddle. They got to try and disrupt and negate him if they want an attempt at winning this game.
Toronto's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. The Panthers win the draw. Turns it away on the slap shot. Grabs the puck in the slot. Lets the wrister fly. And knuckles off the player in front. Takes the feed up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Moves into the slot. Denies him. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Verhaeghe's got the puck. The Leafs have it from their own end. Directs it on over to Domi. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Albert's going to play it against the half wall. On the backhand. Jones makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. The Leafs have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Barkov won it in their own end. Here's a short pass to Ekblad. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Denies him on a slapper. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Toronto's won the draw. And he takes the feed. The Leafs take it along the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, a save as it denies him again. Scooped up along the wall by Kachuk. Here they come. Still on the left side on the attack. The Leafs take over on possession. They go on the attack through center. Florida's got the puck. Great read by Matthews. On the backhand in front. Shoots the goal with a great save. Here it is in close. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Fires it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Comes up with a stop. Kicked up along the boards by Bean. Gaining momentum up along the side. To the front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Along the half wall with the puck. Passes it to Albert. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Here's a chance. Scores! And look who's at it again!
You know how you hate these nights very often, James. You gotta appreciate them when you get them and continue to add the stats. He's got such a strong foundation, and even that wide stance, I mean, it is so difficult to shove him or jostle him off the puck. He maintains possession with that power, drives the net, and buries the goal.
The Leafs are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice.
The Leafs are dominating play, and in my opinion, James, this all starts your work away from the puck. When you close quickly, you retrieve it first. And he scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part. It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. And every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. This is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Toronto's got more than a few smiles on the bench tonight as they inch closer and closer to the end of the second period.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's been a consistent effort right through two periods of play now, James, and they're going to head into this intermission. It could disrupt their rhythm, and they got to make sure they stay focused, they stay intense, and they come ready to start the third the way they started the first and second.
The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Higgins going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Now you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you took the penalty because you're chasing the game, and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Toronto sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
And they get the puck out of harm's way. Moves it to Niles. Oh, to Morrison with the paddle save. Scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
While using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection.
The Leafs are probably thinking, we don't want this period to end the way things are going. Cheryl, you've been in these types of games before.
No, James, if I'm playing in this game, I do not want the intermission because everyone is firing on all cylinders. They're in a rhythm. When you have that kind of energy going for you, you don't want to sit and wait for the third. Their opponent certainly wants that time, but I don't
neutral zone. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Carlo. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? The Panthers take it across the line. Shot! Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Florida's got possession of the puck. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Toronto's in cruise control here late in period number 2 as they lead by a wide margin. Florida's taking possession in their own end. Takes the feed. And he loses control here. Tap dances around the check. Trying to clear the zone. Taken along the wall by Reinhart. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. The Panthers looking against the half wall. Albert's got the puck along the wing. Backhander in front. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Toronto's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
Goal check, frees the puck up. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the goal. Albert's getting 2 for boarding here.
Hey, you're allowed to finish your check, but when your opponent's in a vulnerable or compromised position, you got to lay up.
Florida's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
Moves it quickly over to Carlo. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Moves it over to Jones. And now he angles it across to Verhaeghe. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. What a stop as he puts out the fire! Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Quick shot! Denied by the puck stopper. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. Lorenz hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Quick feed to Riley. They want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Toronto's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Takes it at center. Stopped it with the power. Wow! Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished
Great burst of speed to come up with it. The Panthers will play it in their own end. Here's a short pass to Reinhart. Takes a shot. And that one's turned aside. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Fires it. Big save by the goaltender. Goaltender covers that. We got a stoppage in play. Ross ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Reinhardt's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Takes the pass from the left wing. Toronto's got the puck. Moves it to Waugh. And now he passes up to Albert. Toronto's on the attack. Here's a chance. Off the post. Moves it quickly over to Albert. He scores! And he's not done yet.
No, I mean, how many more are going to come down, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it. It's always tough when you're sitting in the penalty box, James, and you're hoping that your team doesn't get scored on, and then you hop on the ice and you're delivered a pass, and you're able to get into the play and execute. That's retribution at its finest.
The Leafs are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
There he is from the slot. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, I'm the coach of this, telling his teammates, get him the puck. Well, I think they're hearing footsteps out there, James. I mean, you look up and you see him barreling down on you. You know the physicality and how engaged he is with using his body, and he does exactly that. Separates body from puck, and then is creative enough to make a play for that goal. I'd be running.
Toronto's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
The Leafs gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Albert. Here we go. On-man rush here. Cuts into the paint. Redirected off a stick. Pinned up along the boards. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
Toronto's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Slides the puck over. Makes the glove stop. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Leafs have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Toronto's won the face-off deep in their own end. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Picks off the pass. Here's a shot. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Tanev stick handling in his own zone. Feeds the puck to Albert. Oh, look at this. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Takes a shot. Glove save, and the puck moves on. The Leafs gain control of it. Quick pass to Albert. Now over to Ekman-Larsson. And that's blocked in traffic. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Florida's got the puck along the wall. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Cutting to the front of the net. And it comes up big again.
He makes some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Sends it into the offensive zone. The Panthers gain possession. Florida's looking to break out. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Here's a short pass to Marchand. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out.
Wall's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Nylander's picking up steam. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Nice stop by Jones. Back at the point, he set it up. Denied with the blocker. The Panthers have it now. Dropped him in the open ice. Shot! And he puts that one aside with ease. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Grabbed along the boards by Ekman-Larsson. Passes on over to Waugh. Shot! Routine save made by Jones. Makes a save again! Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate it when you get them and continue to pad the stats. He's in a high danger scoring there. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage comes to him right away, so he wins the snapshot and he buries it.
Toronto's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Florida's gained possession along the boards. Jones plays it now. Angles it over to Matthews. Slides it to Bean. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Tosses it on to Jones. Puck in! Blocked in traffic. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Moves it to Albert. Sends it down low. Here's a chance. He scores! Austin Matthews clutch.
Well, James, this is on and off. He's sick in a hurry, and it had to be because he is right next to the goaltender. He's grade A, and he buries it.
The Leafs probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Moves it quickly over to Carlo. Moves the puck along the half wall. Backhander. Oh, what a slick stop by Jones. Moves the puck. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end. The Panthers look to start the transition game. Gains the zone from the right side. Puck scooped up by Riley. Tries to feed it over to Waugh. Handles the puck. Goes right to the crease. Blocked in front. Shot. Scores!
Well,
continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's in all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch. Top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
Dishes it off. On a big-time save on a big-time shot.
The Leafs move it in. Quick feed to Nylander.
Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Dumps it in. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Tremendous stuff by Jones.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Leafs are across the line and into the offensive end. Takes it to the front. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Kernan's got it for the neutral zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. The Leafs going to work on offense. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Moves it around along the half wall. Hammers one. And stops that big bomb. Oh, off the outside of the frame. From the right side, takes the pass. They've got some momentum here. Shot. Big time stop. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Across the line from center. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Picked up along the wall by Roy. Toronto's got it into the offensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Stones him in front.
Jones really aggressive and challenging, and when you do that, you find a way to get to position quick, and you can deflect the pucks to the corner, just like that. He made that one look easy.
Greer's got it in the defensive end. Quick pass to Jones. Fires it on net. Oh, got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And now he moves it to Domi. Here's a shot. Makes a save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Toronto's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. Barkov's won the draw inside his own end. Kachuk's gaining momentum. Dished on over to Rodriguez. Moves it to Samaskevich. The Leafs have it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Matthews. Handles the puck at the point. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. The Panthers play it along the wing. Picks off the feed. Right through center and into the offensive zone. And he takes the pass. Jones freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Toronto's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. The Leafs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Jones has it and freezes the play. Toronto's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. The Leafs take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big time save and a big time shot. Works it across to Matthews. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Puts it on net. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Verhaeghe's got it through center. Oh, smart heads-up read. The Panthers grab possession to the puck. Florida's got it in their own zone. Broken up in the neutral zone by Matthews.
Wide of the net, he missed. Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Tavares is quick on the draw. Quick feed down low. Battle along the wall. From the back of the cage with the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Moves it to Verhaeghe. Shot! And that's off target as it hits the body. Moves it quickly over to Michelli. Quick shot! The Panthers gain control of the puck. Shot! Denies the slapper! Puck picked up by Verhaeghe. Sends it over to Michelli. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
Scores! The captain delivers!
I love that he fights to get tight to the net here, and it's all about accuracy and a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
The Panthers don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Toronto's won the faceoff at center. And that's a great heads-up play by Jones. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Takes a shot. Big time stop. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Fires it. Too much traffic in the lane. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Toronto's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Matthews has won the draw. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, glove save and a beauty. Oh, turns it aside once again. Florida's moving it along the wing. The Leafs gain possession. Uses the force on that hit. Takes it to the net. Oh, what a save in front. Wrist shot from the slot. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the Indians on this part.
Really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. Every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. No question that this would have been a tough save to make, James, as he's trying to out-battle and see the puck with all of those bodies in front of him. But, man, you got to find a way to get that glove on the puck, especially when it's a windmill. He was looking for the flash and dash and just missed.
The Leafs have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Puck is dropped, play resumes. With possession along the wall. Here's a shot, and that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Now listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got to go up 2-zip.
Yeah, and you know what the talk in the room will be about? It'll be about staying present and in the moment. That it's one game at a time. Because in order to have killer instinct, you got to find a way to take care of business today. Not yesterday, today.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way round.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Well, the game might be done, but these playoffs are far from over. We've got more playoff intensity just around the corner. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Good night, and we'll see you